Mr. President, I rise this afternoon to pay tribute to my dear, dear friend and colleague, and in a very real sense, mentor. I can testify from the experience of the last 2 years of his remarkable contribution to this country. I don't believe any other senator could have navigated the treacherous waters of the Dodd-Frank bill. It was like watching a great conductor conduct a complicated piece of music, knowing when to pause and let tempers cool, knowing when to pick up the tempo, knowing when to come to the final conclusion. It was a virtuoso performance in keeping with a career of contributing to Connecticut and to this country. But the most remarkable tribute that I've ever heard about this wonderful man was in a very unusual place by a person who honestly probably doesn't know who he is. It was May 21st, 2010. I was visiting a wounded soldier at Walter Reed Army Hospital, a member of the 2nd Battalion, 508 Parachute Infantry Regiment of the 82nd Airborne Division. He had been wounded around Kandahar by an IED. Fortunately, he was on the road to recovery. We joked for a moment, talked about his experiences, and then I turned to his mother, who was sitting there, watching her son, her life, her hope, make a slow recovery, and I said, "And how are you doing?" And she said to me very simply, "I'm doing fine. You see, I was able to take family medical leave and be with my son while he recuperated." Now, she probably doesn't know who you are or what you did. But she, along with 50 million other Americans, were by the hospital bed of a wounded son or a sick child or an ailing parent. And that, to me, is the greatest tribute to what you've done. There's a great line that I recall about Franklin Roosevelt. His cortege was winding its way through Washington, and a man was sobbing, 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 and a reporter rushed up to him, "Well, you're so affected, you must have known the president. Did you know the president?" He said, "No, I never knew the president, but he knew me." Chris Dodd knew the people of Connecticut and the people of the United States, and in every moment, he served them with integrity and diligence and honor. And Chris, to you and to your family, and I say this because your mother's from Westerly, Rhode Island, God bless her, and your beloved sister, our dear friend Martha and Bernie, are Rhode Islanders. So as an adopted son of Rhode Island, thank you for your service to the nation.